Hello everyone, my name is Alwa, and in this video I want to share with you my experience of monochorionic diamniotic twin pregnancy. So a little bit of information about me. I live in Astana, it's the capital of Kazakhstan. I'm 29 years old, and before I got pregnant with twins, I've already had a daughter. She's 5 years old, and I born her in 2017 with help of C-section. During my second pregnancy with monochorionic diamniotic twins, I haven't found a lot of video stories about such type of pregnancy, and I thought about creating such video for a long time. And the aim of this video is to share my experience, to give maybe some advice and help and reassure expectant mothers of twins. And during my pregnancy I was so nervous, and I think that I have watched a lot of videos on that topic, and each of this video helped me a lot, and I hope that this video would be helpful for those who are expect monochorionic diamniotic twins. At first I wanted to say that my first childbirth was in 2017. I gave birth to a baby girl with C-section. The C-section was planned. My daughter was in the pelvic position. She was almost 4 kilograms, and I was first born, and doctors decided that my delivery would be with help of C-section, which I'm still very grateful for that. When my daughter turned 5 years old, my husband and I started to think about expanding our family. Of course, we thought about extension for one person, but fate decided differently. In this video, I will not talk about the types of the twins. I think if you are expecting twins, you already know the types of twins. And here I want to note that I and my husband didn't go through any procedures, didn't took any special medicine to get pregnant with twins. It just happened like it's kind of a miracle. So everything happened naturally. Here in Kazakhstan, I think as in Russia, according to the plan, all pregnant women undergo the screening with ultrasound at 12, 20 and 30 weeks of pregnancy. And here I want to mention that if you are the Kazakhstan citizen, it's absolutely free to go through all checkups, screenings in hospitals if you're pregnant. So I got registered for pregnancy at my local clinic at 12 weeks, and they told me that I have to undergo the first screening at 12 weeks. That's where the fun began. So when the doctor started to check me, she asked me at first, "Do you know that you have twins?" And I was like, "What? It's impossible, like, are you kidding me?" But she told me that it's true, it's not a joke. She showed me 2 fetuses on the screen, and I was like in shock, in absolutely shock. I still remember that I see them with my eyes, but my brain doesn't perceive this information. Probably there would be no words to describe this condition when you are become aware that you have twins. I began to shake from the shock, and for 10 minutes I couldn't calm down. And at that moment I already knew that different types of pregnancy exist. And when she was checking me up, one of my first questions was, are they monochorionic or dichorionic? And the doctor told me that they're monochorionic, but diamniotic twins. As soon as I get home, I start to Google to search all information about this type of pregnancy, and of course I found out information about twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. It is an imbalance in blood transfer between twins who share one placenta. The whole pregnancy was on pins and needles, and here in Kazakhstan you can do anything if this syndrome appears. We do not have such procedure as in America or in Europe. Procedure, I mean the cauterization of the vessels. Right at this moment, I was needed support, advice, maybe help from those who already had the successful delivery of monochorionic diamniotic twins. Here I want to give advice for those who are expecting and who are nervous the same as I was, that you need to, first of all, you need to minimize stress. You try to be more calm, and the most important thing, I think, that all our thoughts are material. Everything you can imagine is real. So I start to work with my thoughts. I was visualizing that I'm discharging from the hospital with two healthy babies, that everything is gonna be fine, that I would hold them in my arms, that I will sing them songs, that we're already at home, and I start to believe that it's like true, and it became not even my imagination. It's I start to believe in that it's so real, that it would be in 100% that I would be at home with my twins, with two healthy boys. And I believe in that and imagine that with every cell of my body. Of course, during my pregnancy, I took all vitamins and minerals, which was which was prescribed to me by my doctor, and of course, they all was based on my blood analysis. In general, my pregnancy proceeded without any complications. Here in Kazakhstan, at 35 weeks, I was pierced with dexamethasone to prepare the lungs of my babies in case of the early delivery, that they would be ready to breathe by their own. So I delivered my twins at 37 weeks with help of C-section. Here in Kazakhstan, doctors do not conduct the natural delivery of monochorionic twins because of the high risk that placenta begins to reject at the time when the second baby is not born yet. So that's why they don't want to risk with the mother and twins. Here, for comparison, I wanted to show myself in the first and second pregnancy. This is me during my first pregnancy with my daughter at 38 weeks pregnant. I also wanted to note that in my first pregnancy I gained 14 kilograms and gave birth at 41st weeks of pregnancy. This time I gave birth at 37 weeks, and the increase to the initial weight was 30 kilograms. Now I'm still in the process of losing my weight. Here are some photos and videos from our maternity hospital. Unfortunately, I didn't take a lot of pictures there. In this ward, I lay 2 days before the birth with 5 other women. One of the pregnant women snored very much, and I couldn't sleep normally. So the next day I asked for another room to sleep before the operation, because I knew that then I would not be able to sleep. This is the single ward where I slept before the surgery. It should be noted that these are the conditions for a free department of the maternity hospital. In a paid branch, of course, the conditions are better. This was my dinner the day before the surgery. To be honest, the food that is given out in the hospital is not very varied and tasty. For pregnant women, it would not be sufficient. Therefore, often food, as we call it here передачка, is bought by husband, relatives or friends. The day of the birth came. I woke up around 8 in the morning, drank some water and put on compression stockings. Then I was taken to the operation room, and at 10:31 and 10:33 our twins were born. The first baby weighing 2.9 kilograms and the second 2.5 kilograms, both 50 centimeters tall. Of course, the feelings experienced at that moment are incredible. Then I was transferred to the post-operative ward, where I lay for about 5 hours. After 5 hours, I was told to get up and start walking. 3 days later, we were discharged. My friends and relatives came to check out. In general, there were many discharges with newborns that day, so there were a lot of people. And this is a short video how our discharges occur. Finally, we got home, where absolutely another life begins. The babies are now almost 7 months old. We started giving them vegetable and fruit purees, but they are also breastfeeding. We do not provide formula milk. Here I want to leave a couple of photos and videos of how our babies grow, and maybe this will help pregnant women tune into the same successful outcome of pregnant. I hope this video would be helpful for those who are expecting, that you will be ready for your delivery, and pretty soon you would hold your twins in your arms and all of you would be happy. Please subscribe, like this video, and see you soon. Bye.